since I started rapping, I've always talked about the UK as if I had been here before, and I had never come here. I was doing like the accent and all the time. Like people would be like, have you ever gone there? I'd be like, no. So it's like I always felt like I had this weird connection to the UK. So then to break a record here in the UK, it's incredible.
And with that success, you haven't paid your rent this month. You owe that. Have you paid it yet?
I gotta ask my business manager.
I love that you're not on top of that. Someone's dealing with it for you. Nikki, what is a hoop-de-hoop-de-hoop?
It's a broken down car.
A broken down car?
Yeah, it's a hoopty. That's how we say it in the hood.
I think we need to get a dictionary going. Can we repackage Roman Reloaded with a dictionary?
You know what? That's a really great marketing idea. Next time.
I think that needs to happen. There must be. There's loads of other words I just don't get as well.
Exactly, like bees in the trap. Everybody out here said, what does that mean?
What is that?
Okay, the trap is like somewhere where you get money. You know, like if you're a hustler, you hustle in a trap. You know what I'm saying? If you are a girl, you strip in the club, whatever. That's like your trap. So
this is my trap.
This is your trap.
I'm hustling this trap.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get Starships on then in a bit, all right? You're going to hang about?
Absolutely.
Let's get this tune loud tonight, Nikki.
Let's go!
So, there's a few tracks on the album about lost love, like Young Forever, the Chris Brown collab, Right By My Side, the next single.
Yeah.
Where does that inspiration come from?
Just being a girl and having your heart broken and feeling like, you know, sometimes, you know, feels like no one understands you, but everyone does. It's like, it's the weirdest thing in relationships in general, whether you're a girl or a boy. It's like every relationship experiences the same emotions, but we tend to not open up and talk about it, and then so it's like we pour all our emotions when we hear like our favorite song. Like if we listen to a song and they're talking about, you know, what we've been through in our last relationship, it's like we're bawling and we're just like, you know, oh my God, how does she know? It's because everyone deals with it. So like a song like Young Forever, you know, could you imagine? It's obviously I had a first love that I thought I would be with for the rest of my life, and clearly I'm not with that person, but it's like you always will. I'll always envision him being young forever. And so that song, it was just so personal to me because I was just talking about, you know, the dreams that you have when you first meet someone, and, you know, and then after a while you just have to let it go. But in my mind, I'll never picture him as an old guy. Even when I'm 80 years old, I picture him as a young dude. He'll be young forever. And
the track Right By Your Side, the lyric that hits me is the first lyric, I miss your morning kiss.
Yeah, yeah. And it's in it, yeah, because and you don't even realize what you miss about someone really until they're gone, because sometimes stuff about them seems kind of like annoying, and then.
Though actually, Nikki, a morning kiss sometimes can be kind of gross.
Well, I didn't say that it was a morning kiss pre-brushing teeth, okay?
You didn't specify.
I never said that.
I wasn't sure. I just needed to clear that up, I think.
Well, it's cleared up. No. After you brush your teeth, then I miss your morning kiss.
When you're dating people, which alter ego do people end up dating? Because there's so many.
Onika.
Yeah?
Just the blah one. The girl I really am. My real self.
Because I don't think I could date Roman.
You think Roman would be too mean?
I think Roman's a bit too much for me. I prefer a gentleman. I think Roman would go hard.
But Roman, he tells the truth. And he would be, he's funny. That's a good plus side, right?
It's a plus sign.
All right, well, okay, fine. Yeah, Roman is a bit abrasive.
I think I'd get on with his mum really well. I like Martha.
You know what? Yes, Martha would make a good best friend or something.
She'd be a good mother-in-law.
Yeah, she'd be interesting. Yeah, I think so.
Now, everyone is missing you on Twitter.
Oh, God.
I miss you so much on Twitter.
What?
Do you miss Twitter?
I miss my barbs. Do I actually miss Twitter? No, but I do miss my babies.
You're not having withdrawal symptoms from Twitter?
No.
If you want to borrow my Twitter, it's open. I can let you just do a tweet if you feel like you need to speak to your barbs and say...
You know what? Oh, my God. What would I say?
I don't know. I miss you. Oh, no, this is sad. The thing is, I stand by you completely because it is wrong that your fans, or the people that claiming to be your fans, are using your tracks, are putting them on there like early, leaking them. That's not cool.
Well, it wasn't that. You know what it was? Yes. Someone who's, you know, people make like websites of you and they put all the latest Nicki Minaj news and people think I'm actually affiliated to the websites, and I'm not. And it was just funny that before my album came out, I saw them, and I followed their Twitter page, and I saw them tweeting away exclusive leaks off my album. And I'm like, well, if you made a fan page, I would imagine that you actually are my fan, you care about me, and you wouldn't want to do something like that. So I just unfollowed them. I didn't say anything mean, I just unfollowed them. And then lo and behold, I saw they were rallying people against me and saying, she unfollowed us, how mean is she? Da, da, da. And I'm like, well, let's set the record straight, because a lot of times I don't speak on things. But I don't want people to think that's why I deleted my Twitter. No, I just needed a moment to myself. That's not why. I wouldn't, because some page posted something about me. I mean, I've read horrible things about myself. I wouldn't delete my Twitter over that. But that was a little incident that happened, and I was...
You just needed space.
Yeah, but yeah.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. All right, we're going to get your new single on now, so can you introduce it for us? Right by your side.
Yes, this is myself and Chris Brown. It's called Right by My Side. Check it out.
Without having a Twitter at the minute, how are you staying in touch with the world? Because without Twitter, I don't know how we know what's going on.
You know what? I am not staying in touch with the world, and that's the whole thing. It's like...
Do you have a Facebook? Do you have a secret?
No.
Do you not have a secret Facebook with a different name?
No, and I don't even know how to work Facebook.
You don't know how to work it?
I've never been on it.
It's pretty simple.
I
You just poke. You poke. You get poked back.
I have like 18 million friends, they said.
I want to know if you're like friends with Madonna and Britney and Kesha and what their status updates are on a day-to-day basis. How do you stay in touch with them if you're not on Twitter?
Well, you're not... Listen, Twitter is not about real friends bonding. Twitter, if you have a real friend, you're going to speak to them on your BlackBerry. You know what I mean? Twitter is more about people observing you. Like
okay.
A fish in a fishbowl.
Stalking.
Yeah, it's a bit kind of stalkerish.
Nicki Minaj is not in a fishbowl.
No.
Do you want us to wrap up? Cool. I know this has been so much fun. Nicki Minaj, it's been absolutely amazing to have you on the show tonight.
Oh, man, I don't want to go.
Babe, you've got to go. You've got people to see.
Okay,
things to do. Before you go, can you leave your massive pink fluffy thing? I want that.
What pink fluffy thing?
The thing you're wearing, the big pink fluffy kind of dress thing.
Oh, the coat?
Is it a coat?
Oh, well, this pink fluffy thing is a coat.
I need
it's
that
a little
in my life.
Do you want to take a picture with it so the Barbs can see it? And
definitely. Definitely. We're going to get that on Twitter. Nicki Minaj.
Thank you, babe.